advantage over this.
Look,
And he should stop it.
JM, we want to deal with facts. Huh? This guy was picked, and he was, according to what I have, he was interrogated. After being interrogated, he was escorted by the same Subaru that picked him from Homa Bay to Central Police Station at 9-something p.m. He was handed over there. Then later, huyu jamaa aliwekwa kwa cell hiyo time. So nani alimchukua kwa cell akaenda akamtocha, then wakamrudisha hiyo one. Let me tell you, hiyo one ndiyo alirudishwa the second time. JM, let us look
let me tell you something
today.
I want to tell you something today. Me have been arrested by the DCI some years back. If the DCI arrest you, they don't take you straight to the police station. That one you should know it today.
They went. Kwani hujasikia JM nikikwambia walimpeleka DCI headquarters wakaminterrogate? You are not getting that, JM. They interrogated him.
Let me tell you, there is no CCTV showing he was taken to DCI headquarters. There's no proof about that.
What makes you feel that whatever you are saying is true? What makes you feel that whatever you are saying is true, JM?
I'm not saying whatever I'm saying is true.
Whatever somebody else is saying is not true. Huh?
What you're saying is,
what is
let me correct you.
Like,
let me correct your
version. That
let me correct your version. When you are taken to DCI headquarters, let me correct your version. When you are taken to DCI headquarters, there is evidence, and DCI headquarters there is CCTVs. Can they give us the CCTVs that he was taken to DCI headquarters? He was not taken to DCI headquarters. He was not taken to DCI headquarters. There is no CCTV showing that. There is no officer at the DCI headquarters who have come out and say he interrogated him.
There is no CCTV.
There is none. They were asked to prove.
Let us look this thing. Both sides. This guy was interrogated and taken to Central Police Station. Akiwa mzima.
He was taken to Central Police Station after being beaten. He was taken to Central Police Station after being beaten. OCS of Central Police Station, who was interdicted, have said very well, he refused, but he refused to.
Has not stopped.
He has talked,
the OCS has not talked.
OCS have talked, Bwana. What are you saying? OCS have talked. Where are you getting your facts? OCS have talked and they have said the guy who was brought to the police station when he was bleeding, he refused to put him in the cells, and they took him to one room.
At what time? At what time was he taken? The DCI left him there at 9-something p.m. Akawekwa kwa cell. Akina nani walimtoa kwa cell tena? Wakaenda wakamtocha.
Political arena, you need to have facts. I think you need to do research very well.
Is Raw that the guy called? Is Raw aware that the guy called his wife at 3:24?
The family. Yes.
He spoke to the family. And
I am aware of all that.
Yeah,
and I'm telling you facts because me, I've never commented on this issue until today because I have my facts right.
No, you don't have your facts right, because if the wife can confess that he talked to the husband and the husband said he had arrived at the police station safe and sound. So it is alleged that chances are high that after being booked, because there is OB number, you know, OB, you cannot change anything. When something is booked, it is booked, because there are others that are booked before, and normally there is no space when you are booking people in the occurrence book.
You guys are talking about rumors.
Not rumors. We have gone there physically. We have seen.
No, me, I don't talk rumors. You know, me, I always talk facts. That is the point. But you do your research. I think rumors is not rumors. I will not.
We have pictures of the occurrence book, and we can even share with you. Aende bana, aende. Amenunuliwa. Aende.
Tukitaka kuangalia let us look at both both sides, huh? Tuangalie both sides. Because huyu jamaa alicall wife wake at 9 something akisema I'm safe. And if let me tell and let me ask you, if these people wanted to kill him, if these people wanted to kill him Nyarsien, akiwa kwa gari akienda Nairobi, alikuwa naongea na marafiki zake kwa simu.
Yes.
Mbona wakuchukua simu wakatupa hata
you know, I'm gonna agree with what Sam said yesterday. Remember when Sam said that in the police they can open the door and people from outside can beat you thoroughly? Maybe they opened, that's why they isolated him and they beat him there. Because if they wanted to kill him, they had no reason driving him all the way. They could have done it maybe before even getting, yeah.
The intelligence we are getting here is that they did not beat him at the police station. After he was booked in that police station, the police now in that particular police station again opened the gates, took him away. They went, they beat him. Now when they say they are not taking him in again, you see? And it's clear. Yeah, that is what happened. But what we know, and we are not doubting, is that this man has been beaten by the police officers who are at that particular police station. And the OCS, I still insist, he knows. Because at the police station, you cannot go. Chogo, can you try to go to the police station now if you will be allowed to go inside? And if you are allowed to go inside, then they know who went inside. And if it is the DCI who beat this man at the police station, why can't the OCS come out clear and say that they beat him at the police station? Why? Why is he trying to meander? We are not stupid.
This guy, Ona, we must, just mute. Mimi, you know, I always stand alone. I'm used to standing alone. We must ask for justice for Albert. Unaona? But who killed this man? Who killed this man? Lagat, of course, Lagat arrested him, like alitoa order ya kuenda kuchukuliwa. Akachukuliwa vizuri. This guy, they even bought this guy some lunch in sijui where, Narok or where. And this guy was using his phone all through. If these people had bad intention, wangemuua, wachukue simu, watupe mahali. That is what I'm saying. And the DCI are saying that they interrogated this man, wakamwacha kwa police station at 9 something. Meaning there is somebody who took this guy from that police station at that time. Wakaenda wakampiga, wakamrudisha huko. That is my take. Mimi huwa sisimami na watu, mimi nasimamanga na ukweli. Somebody Nyarsien, you can proceed.
What something, the political arena. You know, even this fact that they are saying that it is Lagat who ordered his arrest, that is a lie. The Lagat reported the way you can go and report. Then, now the IG office said they were acting on that they are reacting. You know, once you have reported something at the police station, you leave it to the police now. After Lagat reported, IG and his boys, in fact, you cannot be sent from Nairobi to Homa Bay as a DCI without the consent of the IG. So IG was acting on the report given to them by Lagat. That is why we don't even know, they don't even want to give us the names of the DCI who went and picked this man. So after he was picked, ask yourself this question. All the other suspects co-accused in the same case with this boy. And you know, I hear people saying that the man, Albert, tweeted. Albert did not tweet anything. And there is no Albert, we don't know anything about Albert's account. The account in question is Kevin Moinde's account. And while Kevin Moinde was in the cell, They are claiming that Albert logged into that account. And we don't even have facts. We don't even know whether it is true that he logged into Kevin Moinde's account. So Albert was being arrested as a person of interest in the case of Kevin Moinde. So it is Kevin Moinde who tweeted, not even Albert, in his own account. Now, they were acting after they were doing investigations now, and they realized that in Kevin Moinde's case, Albert should also be a person of interest. So he was brought to Nairobi. Fine, he was brought to Nairobi. We are not sure whether it was the Langat who gave the orders, but at the end of the day, he was arrested and brought to Nairobi. He arrived in Nairobi safely. He arrived at the police station safely. And how do we prove that? He was booked at the OB at 21:35 hours. And we have facts. You know, Karen's book is not something you can book somebody and then you rub. Because after you book, one rule, you don't leave space when you are booking. So it was booked, and you can see from the OB extract that we have, you can see it was booked. Then somebody was also booked after that, immediately after that. So it is not fake, it is the truth. And you cannot book a sick person. You cannot even book a drunkard. If you arrest somebody when he's too drunk, you cannot book him. You cannot book somebody who has been beaten thoroughly. But the OCS booked him because I believe the junior officers work under the OCS. It is the OCS who tells them what to do. So, and they are trained that way. If they booked him at 21:35, it is a proof that he was in good health at that time. What happened at night? Whether they killed him there, whether they took him to Karura Forest, the way Star newspapers as said today, now it is the OCS to tell us. This happened under him. So Talam should come out and tell us the truth. And if the DCI brought, the way he's claiming that the DCI brought him when he was unhealthy, why did he book him? And why can't he come out and say, because if I take somebody to the police station now, you normally leave your ID, you write everything about yourself. Why can't they tell us that so and so brought him? You know, they are not saying anything. They are just quiet. They are saying, we are giving us rumors, not facts. I believe very strongly somebody's playing with our intelligence here, but it is good. We have known. The country has known. If it was true that Lagat could have done this thing, even Ruto is not stupid. By now, Lagat could be out of the office. But even the DCI officers were first questioned. And after questioning, they were released because they were able to convince those people that we brought him here when he was safe and sound. And they even called his wife, even called his father. What happened at this particular police station? And Albert is killed, but is alive. Kevin Moinde plus the other 4 co-accused have not been killed. Why? Why Aluo? Why not the Moinde, the Kisi who was arrested? Why? Why is the Luo the only person who is dead here? Why? We are not stupid.
Hey, sawa. Arena mambo. Nasikia tu watu wana complain, sijui mbona OCS sijui ako kusema mambo mingi kuhusu kijana mwenye alibebwa na DCI. Mimi mwenyewe nimewahi bebwa na hawa watu all the way from Nairobi to Nakuru. Kwanza nilipelekwa Nakuru Central. Mimi mwenyewe najua ile kazi hawa watu wanafanyishanga watu kwa njia. Unaona venye sai complainant alikuwa Nakuru, as in Nairobi. Inamaanisha reported case iko huko Nairobi. Kama alikuwa nakuja kushikwa.
We are not complaining about that. Okay. We are not complaining about that. We want to know who killed this guy.
Nakuja kwa hiyo kitu, nakuja kwa hiyo point. Tulia tu. Nakuja kwa hiyo point. Nakuja kwa hiyo point. So unaona complainant sahi inasemekana ni Lagat ndio complainant. Haya. Kijana kama alishikwa Homa Bay, rule number 1 yenye OCS as in DCI wanafanyanga ni wakikujia mtu mahali, for example kama huyu kijana venye alibebwa, wakitoka huko Nairobi kukujia nyumbani, lazima wa report to the nearest police station, na OCS lazima atoe maafisa wake wa hapo waende wachukue huyu kijana. Wakishachukua huyu kijana wanatoka naye wanaenda naye station. After kuingia station hivi, jamaa atakuwa handed over kwa DCI officers. Unasikia kitu kama hiyo? Wana hand over huyu jamaa kwa DCI officers, wanaenda na yeye. Mimi venye nilifanyiwa najua hiyo kitu venye huwa ina operate. Haya. Sasa wakishatoka na yeye, DCI wananga cell ya kudetain mtu. Hiyo ni kitu ujue, unafanyiwa interrogation for a short period of time ukiwa uko kwao, lakini hawana station ama cell ya kudetain mtu for over 24 hours. Hiyo ni kitu lazima mjue. That's why walimchukua all the way from Homa Bay wakampeleka Nairobi Central Police Station. Sasa shida yenye iko hapa ni moja. Watu wajui venye walikuwa kwa njia, communication yenye ilikuwa hapa katikati ilikuwa gani, walielewana huyu jamaa apelekwe wapi. Police stations ni mingi. Sasa unaona jana around saa 9 hivi mchana, OCS pia alienda kuandika statement huko kwenye waliitwa. Walisema vizuri. At first, huyu jamaa akipelekwa huko, yeye mwenyewe akuwa alishatoka ofisi yake akaenda. Ya pili, akasema vizuri huyu jamaa akiletwa hapo, aliletwa kama already ashapigwa. Lakini kwa wale wenye hawajai bebwa na DCI, ile kitu watu wanakufanyia kwa gari. Hata ukiulizwa huwezi ongea.
Mbona ukupigwa kutoka huko?
1,500
Okay, kitu nasema ni moja muelewi. Ile kazi yao watu wanafanyishanga mtu akishikwa kwa hiyo gari yao. Ni ile kitu unaweza fanyiwa hata.
Guys, we don't want to get to that. Kazi yenye huyo mtu watu wanafanyia. Ni nini walifanyia huyu? Wanasema vizuri waliacha huyu jamaa akiwa sawa. Jamaa akapigia wife wake at night. Hiyo ndio kitu tunatumia.
Arena, unaona nini? Watu wakikubeba hawakubembelezangi, unapigwa kama gunia. Sasa uwezi jua kama pengine jamaa aliomba hata after kuthreteniwa, pengine alishataambiwa tunakuua. Uwezi jua kama aliomba simu, munisaidie na simu niongea na familia yangu. Sasa hapo hamwezi jua. Watu lugha yenye wanatumianga sana wakitaka kufanya kitu mbaya, unasikia unaambiwa ongea na watu wenu. Unapewa simu. Mimi nilinyang'anywa simu and it was on Saturday. Unaambiwa shika simu, ongea na watu wenu. Mimi hata ni baba yangu alinisaidia kuwaongelesha, hata sijui walielewana aje. Bana watu hawawezi kubembeleza at all cost. Wanapiganga mtu vibaya sana.
Hiyo line ukweli, polisi hawezi kukubeba na akose kukusalimia.
Hawezi kubembeleza. Unaona hata hiyo maji unabaiwa. Mostly wanabayanga watu maji, maziwa na handkerchief. Hizo ndio vitu wanabayanga watu. Maji.
Let us go back to the topic better. We want to get to understand what happened. Who took this guy from the police station? Let us stop hizi vitu zingine za maji nini. Tunataka kuelewa nini
kitu yenye iko. Hawawezi tamka jina la mtu tu hivyo ati tulitumwa na fulani. That's why unaona wanashinda wakipaka watu wengi matope, sijui fulani, sijui nini. Mara sahi ni OCS wa pale. OCS mwenyewe anajitoa kwa ngori, anasema jamaa aliletwa kama amepigwa. But the fact remains ni huyu jamaa anaitwa Lagat, huyu anajua hii maneno. Si yeye ndio complainant. Kwani complainant ni nani? Nani alisema sijui nini akalalamika? Si analalamika ndio mshukiwa ashikwe.
Kindly be sober. I want you to be sober, Geta. I want us to be sober. Hatujakataa that huyu mtu ni complainant. Sasa nikuulize Geto, ukitaka kuniua utanichukua kwetu penye wazazi wako na watu wa introduce themselves waseme ni Geto wananitaka. Wakitaka kuniua. Huyu Lagat ni mtu mdogo kweli, angeweza kukidnap ama abduct huyu jamaa muue. Geto, let us think out of the box. Sasa hizi kwanza anatoka nje anasema nini?
Kama huyu Lagat alikuwa huyu jamaa. Sasa alienda kuripoti ya nini? Si angemuua tu direct. Mbona aende kwanza report?
Can I say something?
Angemuua direct.
Okay, mimi I'm of the opinion.
Let us stop, guys.
That
let us stop, guys.
Yeah, mimi nasemaje? Mimi nasema according to me there is something beyond this point, because the deputy IG, all the police stations across the country, tuseme tu ni yake. In fact, that guy has the capacity ya kukuua from anywhere in the country. Kama alitaka kuua umse, na simtetei, but I'm just trying to think, I'm trying naika emotions chini na nifikirie beyond. Angetaka kuua umse, hata angemua from Homa Bay, because he controls all the police stations. No. So I think tunaweza tusilimit tufikirie, because huyu jamaa ni mtu mkubwa, si mtu mdogo. Hebu jiulize, kama angetaka kuua huyu jamaa, mbona mtoe huko Homa Bay kote ndio kuja muue hapa Central Police Station? So there is something far beyond this, and maybe I just hope the truth will come out. Thank you.
Mtu mwingine achukue mic. Geto, si utufanyie tu favor ya kumute mic yako kama uongei juu kuna kelele.
For example, huyu jamaa amesema Lagata na own police stations mingi. Mostly ukienda police stations kama zote utapata picha ya huyu jamaa ndio iko kwa ukuta. Ni sawa, tukatai hiyo. The big question is, kwa hii case complainant alikuwa nani? Yeye.
Lakini hata wewe unaweza kuwa complainant saizi uende unishtaki kwa police station. Lakini kama wewe ni complainant, if I'm a complainant and I have the power to kill you, I don't think I can take the time to go and complain. I will just look for you and kill you. Why would I first go report you, issue your warrant of arrest, make sure you are arrested, you are taken to your local police station at Mawego, transfer you to Nairobi? Why would you undergo all that? If you are a complainant, it means you want things to be done the right way. So he went and launched his complaint, and he did not investigate and find out that it was Albert. No, it is now the investigation officers who realized that in the case of Kevin Moinde, Albert was an accomplice, and we are not even sure whether it is true that Albert was an accomplice, or they only arrested Albert so that they could create tension between the Luos, let me say that, and the Kikuyu and the Kalenjins. Because if in this same case of Kevin Moinde, there are other 4 people who are arrested, but they are safe, why is Albert being killed? And why has the post pulled down now? And who has pulled that post down? Who? Watu si wajinga.
So unajaribu kumaanisha DIG hayuko kwa hii mix?
Geto, you have a lot of noise. Just mute your mic kama ushamaliza kuuliza swali, mtu akujibu unmute tena. Hivyo tu hivyo.
Very good. Chances are high that after Lagat reported the case, when you report the case, it is not your duty to investigate again. Now, these people who are investigating, they investigated a few people and they came out with 5 people. These 5 people were arrested earlier. Kevin Moinde was arrested alongside others. Then now, they are the ones who again decided there is another culprit, and this culprit is now in Homa Bay, who is a person of interest in this case. And they went ahead and chose the police station where they would book in Albert. And which police station was that? Central, which favored them. He was taken to Central safely. This man communicated to his friend on his way. He communicated to his wife. He talked to his father until 21:35. And even the father is saying that The number Lagat was using, the people Lagat was with and was using to call, the number he was using to call them, after that 2135, he could not access that number anymore. It means Lagat had been handed off, Albert had been handed over to other people. And who are these people? OCS. Why am I saying the OCS? Because I know even if the OCS is not there, once you are arrested and you are booked at a police station, you cannot leave that police station without the OCS. And personally, me, I've gone to the police station to release people, and normally the OCS is contacted, even if you are bribing them the way we normally do so that we get our people out. The OCS is normally told, and after he accepts is when you are released. So once he was booked there, he is now under the care of that police station, and who is in charge? The OCS. Anything that happened in that police station after 2135, anything that happened to Albert, who is held responsible? The OCS, we don't know whether the junior officers killed him, but if the junior officers did, the OCS should come out clear and tell us. And again, who tampered with the CCTV camera? Did the DCI tamper with the CCTV camera? How can the DCI know that the CCTV camera can be tampered with from here? The office is for the OCS is the one, and he knows everything. And these junior officers are reporting to him. And we believe anything that happened to Albert now is him. That is why we are saying OCS, Central Police Station, must be held responsible for this. We could have blamed the DCI if Albert left and immediately he went missing. Yes, we could have blamed that the people who took him from Umabe, but he called at that police station, and he is the one who told these kins that I'm now at Central Police Station and I'm safe. He said that. So after that, we have not heard his voice to date. Why? Because the OCS of Central Police Station decided kucheza kama yeye, na sisi si wajinga. My case, who wants to contribute?
Okay, can I talk a bit?
Okay. Can you have your mic?
Nanisikia.
Yeah, Phyllis, continue.
Okay, mimi nataka tu kuongeza kidogo, lakini sijasema watu wanipige mawe. The complainant is the DIG. Na vile the DIG alikuwa amefanya complaint, kitu ilikuwa kwa public domain. Kwa hivyo he's not that cheap, ajua amecomplain, alafu ametumana watu waende wachukue this guy Ojwang Homabay, amlete paka Central, kuja muje hapo Central. That is a cheap joke. Huyu ni mtu ako intelligent, mwenye hangeweza kutaka kitu yenye atafanya ikane. Hawezi tu kuchukua mtu akuja muulie kwa police station. However much alimchukua akamleta Nairobi. Just my thinking, there is somebody behind the killing. Just that mnaja. Hawezi tu kwa ati ndio atenda chukua muue, alafu amwachie tu hapo. Alafu tu kuende tu hivyo. That's a cheap joke. Let's wait and see. That's just my technique.
Well,
tap the screen, Lion, you are speaking. But before that, can we tap the screen so that we don't fall, and at the same time you share the live for us to be clear? Thank you. Lion, you can have the mic.
Okay, thank you. What I want to say is this. Mwenye aliua huyo jamaa bana ni kama atashapatika, cause hawezi niambia mnatoa statement kwa mtu alijigonga kwa ukuta alafu tena mnabadilisha aje. Huyu mwenye alimuona kijigonga kwa ukuta alafu statement tena inabadilishwa. Si huyu ni jamaa ndo alimuua huyo jamaa, kwa sababu sasa yeye alionaje akijigonga kwa ukuta? Hiyo mwenye ameua huyo jamaa ishapatikaniwa. Hiyo kesi mingi, hata watu wanafuata mingi. For Central Police Station, the junior police know what happened. They know. Kama if they want to confirm for real, that man was booked in Central Police Station. Wakati alikuwa anapiga simu, can they track that phone location? Wajue wakati alipiga simu na wakati alibukiwa ni saa ngapi, na wakati alipiga simu ni saa ngapi. GPRS iko, unaweza locate mtu penye alikuwa the exact time na ujue. Na hawa wenye walikuwa kwa hiyo police station walikuwa wangapi, itrakiwe all their phone numbers, ichukuliwe julikaniwe ni nani na nani. Thank you. I submit.
Very good. Who wants to have the mic? Okay, Sarah, you have the...
Okay, mi yangu ni simple. Mi chenye naona Deputy Inspector General nikaa kwa najua watu watamua huyu jamaa. Mi chenye naona ilifanyika, jamaa alichukuliwa walikuwa nataka kumuoji. I think he was tortured, but walimtorture badly. So unajua ushapiga mtu, unaona tu jamaa atakufa. So tukimwacha hivi ataenda hospitali na ajieleze, labda aseme tumemfanyia hivi na hivi, afadhali tumalize. Nikaa tu waliconsult, wakasema huyu jamaa tumempiga vibaya, tumfanye aje? Bwana mmalizeni hiyo kazi. So mi naona intention haikuwa jamaa letu Nairobi auliwe. Nikaa tu in the process of doing all these things wakamgonga vibaya na wakaamua kumaliza. Hizi vitu zote ni story zote ni za cover up tu, but wanajua aligongwa vibaya wakaamua kumaliza.
Hiyo ndo tunasema okay, let me interject. Hiyo ndo tunasema aligongwa wapi? Kwa police station ama nje ya police station? That's what
hawezi nikaa kuongwa ndani. Nikaa alipelekwa another location. Hiyo ni
kwa sababu wanasema huyu jamaa alipiga simu wakati alifika Central Police, mpaka hata kiongea na ule beshte wake alikuwa ndani ya cell. Unaona? Tayari alikuwa ndani ya cell. Alikuwa bado hajapiga, alikuwa anaongea. Okay, he was test, but alikuwa anaongea, he was talking, alikuwa live. We are sure about that. Wakati alikuwa kwa cell alikuwa live. Sijui kama unapata point yangu.
And he was talking to his friend, and hata kama alingekuwa ashapigwa, he could have said Mazeba na mimi nimechapwa bwana. Unaona, we could have gotten such things, you know, but he was safe and sound at that moment.
Wanaume kwa sababu umekuwa kwa seli, yani ile kuogopa tu ya kawaida, kwa sababu travel the whole way to Homa Bay, amejipata kwa seli, ile kuogopa ya kawaida, lakini alikuwa ako healthy, anaongea.
But I think awangefanya hii kitu ya ujinga. Walikuwa na plan kuua huyo kijana. Wangemabduct na wamuue bila kumpeleka police station. Chenye ilifanyika tu ni jamaa aligongwa, wakitaka seme kitu fulani na walikuwa naona asemi, then nikaa tu wakamuumiza vibaya. Sasa hii mtu kuogopa huyu jamaa, tukimwachia nafasi.
Unajua, okay, your story yako pia inawezekana, lakini kenye tunasema hii story ina differ. Kwa sababu hawa DCI mtu hawezi ingizwa cell kama hajabukiwa. Unaenda kwa reception, unabukiwa, ndo unaprocessiwa, unaenda kwa cell. Sasa huyu jamaa alikuwa shafika kwa cell. Hawa DCI walienda kumpigia huko cell. Si yao junior waseme basi. Hawa DCI ndo waliingia huko cell wakampiga.
DCI ni hao watu wa Central Police Station, watuambie ukweli. Na unaona hata ile statement ya IG ya kwanza, IG akisema ati alijigonga. That is what they told him. Naona, because wao ndio walikuwa hapo. Na yeye vile alikuja akaambiwa ati huyu jamaa amejigonga. That is why hata ni kama walibook kitu kama hiyo. Ndio IG akapick tu from there. Lakini
mistake wakapata hiyo story, watu hawapiki hiyo story, watu hawachukui kabisa.
Why would Langat kill Albert, but the owner of the tweet, who is Kevin Moinde, who had been arrested earlier, why was he still safe? Why would he kill Albert and leave? Langat is the complainant, yes, and people are claiming he has killed Albert. Why would he leave the main owner of the tweet and plus others, but kill Albert? This Albert's killing has got fishy issues in it. There is more than meets the eye, and the OCS Central Police Station should come out clean on this and explain to us. What we need answers from him and his officers. We need answers. It is them. And we want to know the motive they had behind killing this young man. We want to know. And we not let them rest.
In fact, OCS, you are in charge of that police station. And then, how can someone tamper with the CCTV without your knowledge? At what time those CCTV were tampered with? We want the last footages before CCTV was tampered with. We want to know when was this.
And contribute.
Okay. Michael, just you can contribute. You can have the mic. Meanwhile, can we tap the screen so that we don't fall? And if you don't have good network, please just mute your mic. Michael, I think you don't have your network. Is there any other person who would like to contribute?
Can I ask something?
Very well, Vicky. Go ahead. Just mute your mic. Michael,
okay, I'm just having. Mimi naulizaje? Hii nchi wote tunaishi nchi. Watu wangapi wameuliwa kwa police station after kwa mkononi mwa polisi? Si wawili, si watatu. Wanachukuliwa vizuri kwa familia yao, mwishowe wanajipata kuwa wameaga dunia ndani ya cell ama ndani ya rumande. So tusitoe huyu mtu pia nje kwa hii story. Even if yeye kufanya, but tusimtoe sana nje. Tumweke tu hapo pia yeye kando hapo kidogo tu.
Maswala
Mr. Lagat. Yeah.
Hata maswala kumtoa nje. Hatutaki, like, we just need every stone to be turned. No stone should left unturned. Tuanze chini penye imeanza, penye inaenda, vile ilianza. Like, we need everything. We need to know. Because hii ujinga ni kama tukiachilia itaenda mbele. We need to know. Ilianza kwanza, mazee, let us follow the constitution very well. Umekuwa booked in a police station. Maisha yako inafaa ofisa walinde. You have a right, inafaa kulinde kabisa. This man was a healthy man. Mwenye ilikuwa nafaa kule lunch, aendelee sijui kufanya kazi zake kwa nyumba, anachukuliwa, then amepigwa. Unajua kuna ile mtu amekufa police station, amenyongwa, hakuna injuries, hakuna nini, amedungwa madawa, na hii amepigwa ndani ya police station. Unajua hapo ndio kitu kinagaubaga hapo sasa. Amepigwa. There are injuries to tell that this man was tortured, he was beaten. We don't know the aim. Hata kama DCI hata waga akipiga mtu mwenye amemshika kihalali, haizi mwekea hizo injuries mingi, kwa sababu ile jamani kama alipasuliwa kitu na kichwa.
And again, I want to tell Vicky that if any of your relatives had been arrested by the police and died when they were in police custody, and you kept quiet, you know, Albert's father did quiet. It is within they are in police custody. Action should be taken because it is the work of the police to protect citizens. Action should be taken. In fact, even if that person hangs themselves, they commit suicide when they are in the cells, the police are held responsible. So this country that are negative and we don't follow up, we don't speak, they continue happening. Now this one has happened, and we wait for another one to happen. No, we cannot run that way as a country. That means we are going backwards. If we make noise about this, next time the police, the officers at police stations will be more careful in handling citizens.
And so I support you.
Leon, what do you think
about that?
Was it not a cover up of ile mauaji ya mbunge wa Kasipul ama
which cover up? These are two different things, man. Kasipul was an MP, he had these issues, I don't know where. This is a young man.
Listen to me first. Mimi mbona naona ile kesi ndio ilikuwa motomoto, sawa, labda wakaona wafanye vitu kwa ingine ndio ile ishe hivyo.
Apana.
There is no way that case is going to interfere with Ongondowere's case. Ongondowere's case is in court. The suspects are there. the court is going on. That case is different. This is another case again. This is
why are you muting me? You don't want me to talk?
No. You can only talk when somebody else is talking. Mute your mic.
Okay. What happens is that always, Nyar, why can't you let us also talk?
You have the mic now. Speak.
Okay.
Is he speaking? I can't hear him.
Network.
Can we tap the screen? All of us, can we tap? Michael, you don't have network because we cannot hear. No, it is you who do not have network. We cannot hear you. Right, yeah, right. Now we can hear you. I'm giving you the mic.
Oh.
Yes, we can hear you. Speak now. Speak up.
Oh.
No, we can't hear you. I think you should get network fast. I think you should get your network fast.
He doesn't want to talk.
We can't hear you. Meanwhile, can we tap the screen and share the live so that we have steady connection and at the same time we get to invite very many people? Can we share and tap, share and tap, share and tap? Thank you. Thank you for tapping. Those who are tapping, I can see you very well. I can also see those people who are not tapping. They wanataka tuanguke. Tusianguke tafadhali, tap the screen so that we have more audience. Thank you. Who wants to have the mic?
Okay. What I want to say, Vicky, I just want to answer Vicky. You know, when we say we are complaining about the police station, central police station, it's not that we are trying to distance Langat. No. What we want to find this person who did that. And then we know, now he is the person to tell us, why did he do that? Who sent him? And why did he send him? You see, start it from the bottom, from the crime scene, penye imefanyika. Wacha kukuja, unajua tu sasa tukisema Langat akikwambia hiyo siku hakukuwa hapo, utampeleka wapi? Hakuna. But ukipata ule mwenye amefanya ile mauaji, amtaje. Hapo ni sawa. Ushaona? Vicky.
That sometimes they do things so that the other party can be blamed. The government do things and the opposition is blamed.
Go ahead.
Ask a question. When this statement was read, like this person read on a wall, was the OCS aware about this statement that was read? This statement came from the central police station. Yeah?
Yeah.
He was quiet about it. Why?
Okay.
Membaluka, ndio sasa he was not, I don't know what.
Can I ask you also to another question here? Compare the statement of Kanja yesterday at Senate with the first statement. Even if you compare that, this
Kanja was acting. Kanja had the information. You know, when I come to your house and I ask you, Vicky, can you mute your mic a bit because you are at a noisy place? If I come to your house and I find out that your son is dead, then I ask you, Mr. Nani, what happened to your son? Then you say, my son has fallen. That is the information he had. That is what he was told. And that is what was booked at the OB at Central Police Station. That Albert had died after injury he got from, after hitting himself. So he got the information from there. So it is the Central Police Station that lied to Kanja. Then they led Kanja to lie to the whole country. So after investigations and after the autopsy now, we are able to realize that he did not actually die from hitting himself, but he was tortured. So still, the answers lie with the OCS, because I believe if you are an OCS of a place, and if you are an OCS, for example, me, and I'm in charge of Central Police Station, and somebody dies there, the first thing those officers in charge, the officers who are there, the junior officers, they will call you and tell you, bana kumeumana kuna mabusu amekufa. It is very normal, and I know that happened. And when that happened, what did he do? Did he investigate? What did he tell Kanja? Because I know Kanja could not receive information from those junior officers. He would go direct for the OCS and ask him, what has happened? And the OCS definitely lied to him. And that is what he brought to the public. And if he did not lie to him, then the OCS could have said, no, Kanja, you are not saying the truth. The boy man died from this and this. And remember, Kanja read the occurrence book, what was booked there. He read, because when somebody dies, it is also booked. Anything that occurs in that police station is booked. And who books these things? The officers in charge. Under who? Under the OCS.
Oh, the serial killer is just inside there.
Okay, guys, can I contribute a bit?
Yeah, continue.
All right, thank you for giving me the platform. I've followed you keenly, and the burning issue here is that we are trying to look what could have cost Ojwang's life.
Can you mute your mic?
Okay, now this thing, okay, the investigations are on, but we also trying to...
All of you should mute your mic. And when another person is talking, let us just give all of them time to talk. Joe, kindly mute your mic so that other people can talk. You have a lot of noise. Let us give this platform kila mtu aongea atoe tu maoni. Let us not kufuza wengine. Thank you. Martin, you can continue.
Yeah, so now, when this Ojwang was actually, when the DCIOs made it to Ojwang's place, there's normal circulation that they did over the radio call. That, okay, they could have either called him suspect, okay, that we are in touch with them.
Martin, 1 minute. When you kona kelele, reduce the volume of your TV or something, kindly.
Okay, yes.
You have a lot of noise. Please.
Okay. All right, so there's a circulation that was done upon getting hold of Ojwang with the DCIOs. Now, upon driving him back to Nairobi, I think they did their interrogations, because for them, any minute they get hold of you, they will not wait that you have to be arraigned because they don't have any designated police stations. All they want is just to investigate, interrogate you, and get the information, so that when they are submitting you to any nearest police that, like now they had mentioned Central, if they left it there, they left Ojwang there, they had all the information that they wanted. Now I'm trying to relate it to political mileage, that somebody, there's what we call political rivalry. Like even through the politicians, you will find that during campaigns, goons are planted. And these people will be on your side. not knowing that, okay, they are collecting information to give to your opponent. So somebody would have done this just to gain some political mileage and somebody to lose his or her political mileage. Why am I saying this? If this guy was booked at the Central, obvious, they knew that, okay, this is somebody who it was something that, okay, the complainant was aware. I'm not trying to bring out the complainant out of it. But since he made it clear that, okay, now let's formalize all these things and follow the due process of the law, let's arraign him. Once we've gathered the information, somebody might have taken advantage over it. That, okay, now since that, okay, this is a chance. This is a chance that we can now bring down his name. Remember, guys, that even at all our workplaces, not everybody is on your side. One or two might gang against you, and they will always fight for your, they will always fight to bring you down. So the truth of the matter still lies that, okay, the guy who took Ojwang's life, Central Police Station knows so much better. That's all I can say. I'm trying to relate it to political assassination. That somebody will do something in the name of finding a soft suspect. That if I do this, it will spoil so-and-so's name. Let's look at it in that manner. Let's not conclude. The investigations are still on. That's my point. I stand to be corrected.
Next, who wants to contribute?
Okay, I would like to contribute on this. First, I want to appreciate for this platform discussing important matters concerning our beloved nation. One thing I believe is DCI is not a watchman. And it's not even a regular normal police. There is vehicles that were issued. These vehicles were fueled. Then he issued. Then order came. Track this boy, get him. There must be somebody who ordered. Why is this boy being tracked, being captured, and the order is bring him to Nairobi? It's because he touched the issue of corruption. Who was the victim here? The victim is deputy. So, deputy knows, those who went for him knows, and those who booked him and spent with him night there knows exactly what happened. If maybe we might think, let us think this way, that maybe it's a political interference but the question is, Kanja is in government. I mean, Lagat is in government. Kanja is in government. This man wrote a post, posted a post of corruption on one of them. It can't be opposition. I'm not supporting opposition.
I support you, bro.
But the question is, if all these two guys are in the government, one of them has been told have been mentioned in corruption scandal, and DCI is not just, as I've said, his watchman, are told, go and pick this boy and bring him. Mark you, this guy, when he was picked, he was not taken directly to the police cell. There is another destination. They took him and then brought him to the police cell. As officer trained, they know where to hit someone, and they know when we touch this place or we hit this place, it can take this number of hours, then this person can die. All those tactics, they have them. So the issue is this young man was killed in the hand of senior police officers. Reason, he touched the issue of corruption, nothing else. If I was Lagat and the rest, I could have filed a case over defamation, but not killing. If I know what the guy has posted is not true, then I could have filed the case of defamation, or I leave it. After all, as a police officer, he was in a better position to win the case if the case is true. It is if the case was genuine, whereby this guy made a defamation case without evidence. Then that police officer had an opportunity to win that case easily because of the position he is in. But killing is not an option. And not only Ojuang. Police officers, our police officers have habit of killing people, and then after killing people, these people, when Kenyans make noise, they are reposted somewhere else. And then chapter is closed. And even the matter, the way this matter is hot, I'm afraid that among those who went for this boy, some of them will be assassinated. And some of them will be forced to run out of this country for their own life. Because one big man did it, and we cannot mention him. If we mention him, we will die. On the other hand, big man is afraid these guys might mention me. So what I need is to silence them. This is what you call man is another man in society. This is Kenya, where we have those bad behaviors among our leaders and our officers. I rest my case. Society. This is Kenya.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Do we have somebody who wants to contribute?
Me, I rule out the political mileages in this issue of Ojuang completely. There is something like that. This is just a police. All the way from Homa Bay Central Police Station to Pagadi, again to City Mortuary. It's police.
Okay. It is police. Police arrest people daily, but they don't kill people. People are arrested. Even on that fateful day, this man was arrested. There were other people in the cells who were not killed. Some were even set free. Why was Albert killed? What is the motive of the person who killed Albert? And why did this person choose just to kill Albert alone? That is the question we are asking ourselves. And who killed Albert? Is it the DCI or the officers at Central Police Station? That is the question we are asking ourselves. Any views? Who wants to contribute? So what we are asking ourselves is that, is it the DIG who killed, was it the DIG who killed Albert, or the officers at Central Police Station? And if the officers at Central Police Station killed Albert, what was their motive? What was their motive? Why would they kill Albert? Why wouldn't they kill the others? Why is it that in the whole mess, it is only Albert who is dead? And why is it that after the death of Albert, nobody wants to take responsibility. And for us, from what we feel, we think it is the officers at the OCS at Central Police Station is the one who should give us answers on why and how and when they killed this man. And they should give us the reason for killing this man. We cannot say that it is Lagat who killed this man. If you are a complainant and you've reported somebody to the police and you've reported your case, then the IG sent the people from the Directorate of Criminal Investigation to go. They went, they brought the IG, the man, and he was booked. He was brought at Central Police Station. Now, here at Central Police Station, he is murdered. So who murdered him and why? That is the question we are asking ourselves. And if anybody is here who can refute that or who has their own theory, you are allowed to talk. Anybody wants to contribute?
Okay. One thing I believe, the reason why I personally, I believe that this killing is because it is for police did it, is number one, CCTV were destroyed. Number two, the order came from Nairobi to a certain man to go and arrest this man. The question is, what was arrested for? That is the question. What was arrested for? The arrest for, another thing I'm forgetting, the Twitter account of this guy was closed, shut down. Who did this shutdown of this Twitter, Twitter is CCTV distorted. It is because the whole music is in the hand of police. And when you see such kind of things happening in the government, know that senior men are in the play, not small people. Otherwise, kama wangekuwa watu wadogo, wangekuwa washarushanishwa ndani. But it is because it's big men, that's why it is going in circle. And people are going on with their work, reporting in their offices as if nothing has happened. You cannot go and distort CCTV, go and close or delete the account of a victim, and the other hand, umeshatumana watu wamemchukua, wamemleta, wamemzungusha, wamemuua, and then you grab every evidence. Police station is not a place everybody can go and interfere with the CCTVs. So hii kitu haiko mahali pengine, iko kwa polisi. Na wako na hiyo tabia mbaya ya kuua watu. We have witnessed people who are disappearing and they will never come back. It is in public domain. And one of the things this guy posted, he posted how police are collecting money and giving to Lagat in millions of shillings. That is my thinking and my no.
Thank you very much. Have anybody wants to contribute?
Yes, nataka niongea kidogo.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Unajua of course kama DIG alitumana, kwa maoni yangu si yeye ameua. Unaona? Watu wamemuua ni wale wenye walienda kumkamata wakampeleka Nairobi. They are supposed to deal with that people. Mambo na cell wanaweza weka mtu walijifanya wamemweka tena walikuwa wameshamuua. That was a deal. Unaona? So for my side, this thing is not political. Hii ni kitu kilikuwa kimepangwa kilikuwa kimepangwa na wale watu wenye walikuwa wameenda kumchukua. But sasa watu wameanza kuifanya like a political. Unaona? It's not political anyway. Na kitu ingine jenye kilimletea shida kabisa ni kuposti vitu zenye yeye mwenyewe kama hakuwa amechua, sitamletea shida. Unaona? Like now sitaanza kuongelea mtu hapa chini niseme fulani ni mwizi. Unaona? Na wewe maybe hauna evidence ya kutoa seti huyu ni mwizi. Hata kama unajua ni mwizi, there is a protocol you need to follow. Unaona? Si kuenda kumwanika kwa mtandao. Na hata thing hiyo ndio imemletea shida kabisa. Anyway, wacha ni mute. Wengine wange.
Thank you very much. But before you go mbali USA TV, first I want to tell you that this man Albert did not post anything. This man Albert is having a friend. His friend is called, there is a man called Kevin Moinde who is a kissy. It is Kevin Moinde who picked an extract from the Standard newspaper saying that DIG collects 100 million every month. So it was Kevin did not tweet anything. This Kevin Moinde was arrested after this tweet. Then now the DPI claims that the logins to Kevin Moinde's account, that Albert had the logins to Kevin Moinde's account. So Albert did not tweet anything. I don't even know why you are saying that makosa yenye alifanya aliandika, hakuna kitu aliandika. They are claiming that alikuwa na logins kwa account ya huyo kijana mwingine mwenye alishikwa hapo awali, mwenye anaitwa Kevin. Huyu Kevin ndio alikuwa kwa hii case mshukiwa mkuu. Na huyu mshukiwa mkuu aliwekwa Kamkunji police station. As we are speaking, mshukiwa mkuu yuko huru, alitolewa. Lakini huyu Albert alienda kachukuliwa huko Homa Bay na DCI na wakamsafirisha hadi Nairobi, na alifika Nairobi akiwa safe and sound, na akaongea na majama wake akiwa hapo Nairobi. Akawaambia vizuri, nimefika Nairobi Central Police Station na niko salama. Kutoka hapo akabukiwa kwa Central, kwa hiyo police station saa 3:35 usiku. Kuanzia hapo hatujasikia kutoka Albert mpaka leo. So what are we saying? Tunasema ya kwamba hapo Central Police Station, OCS together na wale maafisa wadogo wa hapo Central Police Station wamemuua Albert. Hivyo ndio mimi ninasema. Ni hao officers ndio wamemuua. So kama kuna mtu anapinga hiyo ama uko na version yako, unakubaliwa kusema. Nani anataka kuzungumza?
Atiambo, you can tell us your side kindly. Let us continue tapping, guys. Tuendelee kutap kindly.
There is I greet everybody. There is a new version that came up yesterday, that this guy walikuja mpaka Nairobi, wakaenda DCI, from DCI walienda Lang'ato was there with the driver. Hapa ndi kucharazwa akapelekwa saa 3 Central Police Station, and everybody is asking why Central, and why was he put in the cell alone? Alipelekwa akaambiwa hii ni maiti ya mkubwa, mwekeni huko ndani. There is another version that Albert was heard screaming. Albert was heard screaming in the cell. That is another version. But this one of Karura Forest is coming out very strongly. Imewekwa mpaka kwa Star. Kama hiyo ni propaganda sijui, but the bloggers are already talking about it. He was there, but there is a good police cop who didn't like what happened. There is a human being that watched this. And they are already talking. You know, na wanarukiana tayari. Because why is the DCI saying at the main suspect is so-and-so? Why is he pointing fingers? At the main suspect is so-and-so. Ni kama narushia mtu lawama. Na yeye ndiye aliendea nini? Yeye ndiye aliendea huyu kijana nini? Kokwanyo. Kwa nini ana point mtu? Alafu nani pia aliwon huyu Gachagua aliwon Kanja. Ati hao watu wanakutumia na watakuruka. Hao watu wanakutumia and they'll use you and dump you. And people that clip is already being played. So it's just complicated, but the truth will come out. It's because that thing was not done by one person. It's only if you kill one person and nobody watches, but this person passed through so many hands. So they will talk. So that is what is going on now.
Thank you. We can hear from Chogo.
Okay. USA TV, I came in when he was talking and he was blaming the person. Naona ako kwa nini, ako kwa chai, but I wanted to address him on something that he said, that blaming the victim. We cannot just blame the victim. We cannot keep blaming victims, because the moment we keep on blaming victims who are already gone, that cannot stand up for themselves, doing what is allowed, we are allowed to criticize. If you feel offended, that your ego is so big that you don't want criticism and you get act by it, then you shouldn't be in a public office. So the guy that was saying that, oh, Amanda, the guy, he was saying that Albert alifanya makosa. No, hakufanya makosa. Hakuna hata huyo mwenye originate hiyo kitu hakufanya makosa. The makosa alifanya ni kama ni uongo, it was defamation. What you do with defamation, you report, you press charges, and you find the person. Pengine afungwe ama alipe atoke na bail. That is the right standard. Because hata mimi siwezi taka mtu anieke uongo, na because I have an image to protect. So if the thing was cooked and wasn't true at all, I think the DIG was following the right procedure, going to Shikao Watu, who are defaming him, booking them in the police station, and then things went haywire. I'm not sure if he ordered for him to be killed, or there was some people that wanted to show their flex. They were flexing to their boss and just did this to malign his name. You know, I'm not saying he's innocent, but at the same time, if it was wrong, he had the right to be offended and order for awashikwe. Because nani huyu anaweza taka tu mtu amwekee uongo na unacheka tu. So, and they're a public office. So he had an image to protect. So him ordering to book those people, jail those people, apprehend those people, that was okay. That was the right channel to do. Did the juniors overstep to please their boss? I don't know. Did they do it out of malice to taint his record? I don't know. Now we just want justice right here, because we cannot continue blaming victim. He just blamed the victim and he left, but I wanted to talk more about him by doing that. But he left, so I'm not gonna talk. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. Joe, we are getting noise from your place. Can you mute your mic? And can we hear from Nandwa?
I've just arrived. I think you can just continue, then I'll join the conversation.
Okay, Otieno Jr., do you have something to say? Okay, as we are still waiting for Nandwa, I wanted to remind all of us that I want to answer Adhiambo. I don't know whether she's there. Now ameenda kwa chai. I want to talk about something. He's saying that Albert was taken to Karura Forest. Yes, we don't know, but maybe he was taken. But still, I insist, anything that happened to Albert after he was booked at Central Police Station, anything that happened to that young man after 21:35 on Sunday, responsibility must be taken by the OCS Central Police Station. Another thing, somebody, Adhiambo said him that he is the key suspect. I also repeat in this live, he is the key suspect. And why am I saying that? He is the key suspect because Albert was handed over to him at a police station where is the one is in charge, and he was handed over safe and sound because he called his family to confirm that.
How do you know that he called the family? How do you know?
We have confirmed. And even the father said, even the wife has said, it is confirmed. It is not rumors. He called and he told the family. He is the one who even told the family that, oh, now I'm at Central, because he had informed them earlier that he was at another place. So he was telling them, no, now I'm at Central Police Station. Tomorrow when you are coming, you will find me there. So don't go to the other police station. He called. And he said he had arrived in Nairobi and he talked to the family. Now, anything that happened to him after being booked at Central Police Station, the OCS at Central Police Station should be held and is held responsible. And if he's speaking anything otherwise, he should tell us who took him from Central after he was booked, because nobody is allowed to take somebody who is in police custody from the station. Nobody. And even if you try to do that, you cannot. At the same time, who is this who can dare go and interfere with the CCTV cameras and unplug it from the socket without the officers, without the OCS knowing? Who? Can you even enter into a police station and do such a thing without the knowledge of the officers there?
Langat can do that.
And if Langat did that, we want him to come out clear and tell the nation that Langat, you did this, and this is the evidence I have that you did this, so that we will side with him. Right. But before we get story from his side telling us what happened, we are holding him responsible fully.
All right. Let's hear from Katombi. Katombi, do you have something to say? Guys, let us continue tapping. Katombi.
Hi guys, hi cousins, hi everyone. Mkwaje, mimi shinda kazi, tuliwachana sijui jana usiku, and I think you are doing well. Now, mimi kama kawaida sina na update, no, nilikuwa nataka kujua guys what is happening, kuna anything have been achieved, sijui kulikuwa na maandamano again. Of course katika kitu kama hicho there's a lot of conflict informations, but guys, to me the fact to remain, the bus stops with the President Ruto, because this is his government. This is an institution which follows and his authority. Has he said anything that you can answer afterwards? The other thing is, sisi hatujakuja Kenya jana, tukatoka NASA, we know Kenya yetu ni corrupt. Na corruption ndio inasababisha vitu zote, kwa sababu ni tamaa. Because this guy wanaitwa Langat, I don't have no idea ni nani, lakini nikiona sura yake anakaa kama ni muuaji tu, yani vile anavyokaa. You know guys, unajua hao watu wakua serikali, they think they hawatakufa. Yani ukiona mtu vile ameshika bunduki hivi unafikiri huyu ni mtu, ni kama yani African black people, we hate each other so much. Yani mtu na kifua kikubwa anaona kama ndio duniani kwa sababu he is under the government. Whether these guys, they don't have history. Hii serikali za kupinduliwa, hii gazi yote ikaweko ndani yote na watu waonekana maisha yao. And ukiangalia hivyo unaona ni kama ndio yani nini yani they cannot, watu wengine nio. So the fact is as I said again, Kenyans, Kenya police had to be reformed. Kama tutapata nchi nzuri tujivunie. And si hata hii au kijana, there are people have died under circumstances, na ni watu wengi, hata kuna watu wamefungwa jela because hata mtu ameshikwa na banki, watoto wetu. We know all this happening. Wa Kenya sasa waamke. But the funny thing is what nimeona ni kwamba is like tumeanza zile siasa za ujinga. Because there's a certain tribe ama certain identity sasa inajisikia iko kwenye serikali ama you guys, mimi nataka niwakumbushe kitu kimoja. I was there when Koigu Amwere was fighting Moi. Koigu Amwere was not fighting Moi because Moi was bad. They were fighting for survival, for the power. We know this shit. This was wajinga. But after Kibaki got the power, after they got the power, they laxed. So, na kuna mtu mmoja hata huyo Wino, this guy, mimi simpendi. He was in the government and he was in government spokesman. Lakini ameuliza, you guys, you want Lagat to go. Then after Lagat, these are the things you know. Say ingine unaona people just goes because hawana nafasi ya kula, but let's have a country, let's have a thinking ya kwamba huyu ni jamaa ameuawa, awe ni Mjaluo, awe ni kabila gani, lakini ameolewa vibaya. Na zitutetee tu, tuangalie tu, tusiangalie tu just for today. Tuangalieni for the future Kenya generation ambao watoto wetu wanazaliwa. Because this is why we make mistake. Tunakachagua watu because of tribal. Now let me remind you again. We were told Ruto ni mbaya and we went ahead tukamchagua. Now we can see the consequences. So lazima tujifundishe. I think we have ni wakati wa hope naye. No. Chama chake sijui ya NTV. We know all these things. Nani hao watu wanashinda kuzungusha watu. So, lakini when Raila has the power, Katombi, and the politician people follow him. So guys, what I'm trying to say ni kwamba me I just want to I'm just saying in general kwamba lazima tuwachane na ujinga wa kuangalia ukabila. Let's look for a leader ambao atatengeza nchi yote. Na Ujaluoni kupata maendeleo, it doesn't mean kwamba Wajia imepata. We need, kama maendeleo iko Nairobi, Kiambu, mtu kwa Wajia hawa na stima, hawa na good roads na universities. Tuache hizi tabia za kwamba ati because a tribal, kabla yenu umeshikanio ndio kila kitu hiyo kule. That's nonsense. Let's stop that thing and to move forward. Ili vile Kiambu is developed. Let's see also Marisabit is developed. Let's see Kajiado is developed. Let's see Ukambani is developed. Tusitumie unyonga wa some areas kwamba ati sasa watu wa siasa kule kuna njaa, hakuna maji. I mean, kama wakati ya Yanga tulikuwa tunajenga shule. But there are things we cannot be done. Huwezi kujenga barabara kama mwananchi, is government. So hizo tabia ziishe. Let's look for Kenya as a whole. Na mimi naomba kitu kimoja. I always look at the European system. Okay, walipigana. Lakini they don't care about we ni nani. They care about the policies. Ule mtu atakuja analetea nchi nini. They don't care. Wewe nini, wewe ni a certain ethnic whatever. No, they are looking for a leader ambao wanafuata zile nini, zile manifestos. Sasa je, wa Kenya lazima now we can talk from different areas, tuelimishane, tuachane tabia za na ulize hivi, kwa nini kila kabila huwa anang'ang'ania kuchukua rais? Mara si Wajaluo wanataka rais, si Wakamba wanataka. Why? There's a reason behind that. Kwa nini siwe tu nini mtu mmoja atoke tu from somewhere, from coast ama from Turkana asimamo rais? Achaguliwa? You never be elected because the bigger tribes are looking for the biggest nini. Now this goes back to Kenyatta. Yani Kenya ilianzika kutoka kitambo. When Kenyatta was the president, alichagua nani? Who was the president of who means alichagua minister wangapi? From these tribal circles, the same this shit. So it goes and goes until we stop this shit. Tutakuwa tunaongea kila siku hapa. Kazi mimi nimemaliza. Let me stop. So there.
Can I speak now?
Yeah, okay. Sure, you can speak now.
Okay, number one, I would like to echo the sentiments of Nyar. I don't know, I'm not saying the second name, but I want to echo a sentiment that people must take responsibility. Number one, the OCS of Central Police Station, he must take responsibility and tell us what went wrong. Up until the guy died, he is the one who knows, because according to the reports, it is said that he was brought there sound and fit. So we want to ensure that everyone takes responsibility, and if the guy has any information to tell us, he's the one who can clear anything that we are looking at. Number two, we have maandamano kidogo, we can call picketing, but the problem is that it can be a diversionary tactic, because today nimeona it's not again justice for Albert, imekuwa sasa no budget, and we must look at that, kwa sababu unapata watu sasa wameachana mambo ya Albert, utapata wamedivert hiyo maneno kabisa, and the family of Albert will not get justice because they will now be focusing on the budget, kwa sababu sasa hii we are only a few days to 25th, and from the political class umesikia wakisema au 25th kitu wanataka kufanya, wanataka kukuwa na holiday ya last year, but the holiday is not for the common mwananchi. The holiday is only for their political gain. So let's not allow these diversionary tactics. Another thing, if indeed we need justice for Albert and his family, let's not allow hijacking, because I know the political class are going to hijack this cause, and at the end of the day, the family of Albert are not going to get the justice they are looking for, because they are going to cause chaos, ensure that we are confused, and take away the justice, and then the story will be water under the bridge. They will say that it is something that has been passed by events. So we should be very vigilant and careful, so that the political class cannot grab this opportunity and take advantage for their own benefit. Another thing, this is just an advice to fellow youths. Please do not accept to be used, because at the end of the day, it's your parents and your family that are going to cry. Let's take for example, you are fed, because I can assure you, none of the bloggers can get these classified informations. None of us is so resourced that you can get information, classified information from the government. But you are fed information by some people from some quarters who only want to use you and pay you some few tokens. They are not there because they love you. They don't give you that information because they want you to prosper, but they give you that information because they want you they want the gain for themselves, because they see that it is important for them. Let me tell you, my brothers and sisters, never accept to be used, because they say that if you're not on the table, then you're on the menu. So let us not be used so that you find yourself being on the menu. So before posting, you should ask yourself, is this information right? Should I verify first? You should first verify before you post. Before doing anything, first look at yourself, because at the end of the day, these politicians only care about their self-preservations. They don't care about you. These people are so, are so cruel, to a point that at the end of the day, you will die and they'll forget about you. They'll never talk about you. In a few days, in a few weeks, in a few months, you'll be gone and no one will talk about you. It's only your parents and your relatives who will be the one grieving. I can assure you, even the people who died during the 2022, we've seen protests in this country, 2022, 2024, 2024 June. People died, but at the end of the day, some of them are forgotten. Even the activists, these are demons, I can say. Activists are demons, because at the end of the day, why didn't they follow the case of Rex Masai? Why have they left? Why are they now concentrating on Albert? Because they only care about their self-preservation. Last but not least, people are dying. You can see in Kerio Valley, a mother yesterday was dying in the news, saying that my son and my other husband were picked by the DCI. Why are the activists not there? Why haven't they gone there to comfort the family? Why haven't they gone there to look for justice? So this selective amnesia and being used, tusijaribu, tusikubali. Kama youth, ni hayo wangu kwa sasa, but youth, let us be careful on who we are dealing with. Asanteni.
Let me echo that guy a little bit. Mwazako sina wakati mwingi. Now, nafikiri umeongea kama watu 10. But the best thing, nafikiri tunakubaliana, thing is Kenya is rotten. We need change. But that change will not be easy. Kwa sababu ukumbuke the power is with those guys. Hawa matumbo kubwa. Unajua there's very fun things. Imagine when you come to Kenya. Yani ukienda pale, ukipanda Nairobi, unaenda na Ngong huko Westland. It's another world. Lakini ukiteremka hapa Machakos au Mudhuru asiyo, yani na hao watu ndio wanapiganga kura. Na hiyo kitu is been, you guys ndio mnaonanga hiyo tofauti ama muonangi nyinyi? Lakini let me ask you guys, nyinyi mnaonanga tu mko Kenya ama mko wapi? Huko kwa wakubwa, yani kuna maji, kuna stima, kuna security. Lakini kwa yani Waafrika watu waje, lakini what do they feel? Huko kwa kina Raila, huko kwa nini Kibera huko, yani nao ndio watu wanapiga kura. Lakini imagine the state of wanaishi, lakini wakubwa wanapanda pale juu, wanaenda hospitali Aga Khan, unaenda me I was in Kenyatta hospital when my father. Mimi kitu niliona Kenya sio na maisha yangu. Hata wanashinda ngoo kabila, mnazungumza ngoo kabila gani mkuna? Mimi nilikuwa pale Kenyatta, accidents zinatokea, maiti zinaletwa pale, watu wamepikwa mapanga, watu wengine wanambwa pale. Sijai kuona ukabila pale mimi. Lakini you guys, you are so idiot, so stupid. Yani kila siku mtu akisema pale mnataka kupigania kura na watu wanakufa kule machinani kwa hana ukabila yote. Guys, na I'm telling you, tunaongea hapa saa hizi. Somebody just to stand there, utaona tu mtu anakimbilia kabila yake. I don't want ataangalia yule mtu ambaye atatengeza inji. But the question is, you guys, what is happening now? What is update? Kuna kitu chochote maana tusiwe ni kama unajua kuna tofauti ya maandamano ama kupigania haki. Iwe siwe kama hii tunaita imekuwa TikTok ya chai. Unaona? What is happening now?
Engineer Willis, do you have something to say?
No. What is happening, guys? Ni kitu gani sasa imetokea juu? Huyu jamaa maandamano kuna anything concrete ambayo tunaweza kusema either mapolisi wameshikwa ama anything ama whatever ama chai, yani kama chai. Does that help?
Tobi, umetusomea sana bwana.
No. Hizo sorry kuongea, lakini that's a fact bro. Huo ndio ujinga wetu tunakaa nao. That's a fact.
But you guys, you people have been repeating the same mistakes all the time. So when I don't understand why we have the zeal to sit here and blame ourselves when we need to have change. Then during the voting, unaambiwa, oh, this tribe has no numbers, this tribe has numbers, or many years pick kwa State House. So we don't need to go to cry